Welcome back to Fitness Fridays. I'm your new god and only fitness inspiration, and that's how it's gonna be. No, I'm just kidding. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the project. This is Fitness Fridays, where we go in depth looking at the fitness industry, dieting, training, etc. So let's get right into this. Today's episode is on how the fitness industry is at the moment. So a lot of what you see on social media, so on Instagram, Twitter, wherever, like a lot of the pictures you see are going to be photoshopped or someone's going to be taking God knows what. So let's get more in depth on this and the effects it has on our wider community. So when I was starting out in the fitness industry, I guess you can say I'm part of the fitness industry now, I didn't really have a whole lot of guidance, so I had to look at what other people were doing, which probably isn't the best thing to do, because I was thinking, look at these guys who are huge, packed on loads of muscle, look at these guys who are like really shredded, really lean, but I never really took into account my own body, how their training methods, etc. would affect me. And it's always about building that vision of what's like the perfect body in your eyes, rather than you see someone else's body and that's what you're striving to get. Like, you need to take your own personal opinions into the matter, if that makes sense. So when you look at pictures and stuff on the social medias, everyone will have the perfect lighting, the perfect shot, perfect everything. And I've also done this before. Like, I've always used this photo here because it's one of my best like show off photos, if that makes sense, because I look decent in it. Like, I look healthy and in good shape. And I know people kind of take it to the next step and Photoshop stuff, but that's not for me. So because I was looking at what everyone else was doing rather than worrying about myself, I became like very, very lean. So I came all the way down from, I think it was 193 down to 160 pounds, which is, what's that, like not much at all kilograms, 73 kilos, something like that, for 160. I think that's about right, 73 kilos, somewhere around that area. So I dropped a lot of weight, and I didn't really have a whole lot of muscle mass at the time. So in this next clip here, which I'll put on the screen and talk over from now. Okay, so I was actually worried about losing this physique. If you look at it on the screen, look how skinny I was. This was me down at about 160 pounds, so 73-ish kilos. And you can basically see like my bones, you can see my ribs are very prominent as well. Like, look, the look on my face, I'm just like unhappy, and it's got to the stage where I'm just like worried more about having that shredded physique. But looking at this now, like, look at that, look at how prominent my ribs are. I think like this physique is disgusting. Yeah, I was like shredded and I was very lean, which is what some people aspire to get, like just getting lean. But that's not what this is about. Like, if you're not going to be healthy with it, what's the point? So if you're not going to be healthy with the training, like, it defeats the whole point of the healthy lifestyle. It defeats the point of what are you actually aiming to be. Like, are you aiming to have a healthy physique, or are you aiming to just be like Skeletor? Like, do you know Skeletor? Like, it's from like some old cartoon. Skeletor, I'll put a picture up here somewhere. Goddamn Skeletor, throw me off track. Anyway, back to my rant. So what I'm saying is, just because other people are shredded doesn't mean you're going to look perfect shredded when you're first starting out. Like, these people have been training for years, so they've put on all the muscle mass, so that's why they look good shredded. Like, if you compare that physique I had there to what I am now, my muscle mass has improved like by a long way now. I'm sitting around, I'm 182, between 182 and 185 at the moment. I'm not shredded, but my strength has gone up. My body's just healthier, if that makes sense. I was starving myself back when I was on this like shredded diet. I was taking 1800 calories a day for months and months and months on end. So to put this into perspective, I'm just going to get up on my phone a calculator. So say I was losing 200 calories a day it was from December until the end of September, so 9 months. So 9 months times, say 30, 270 days, right? If you times that by been in a 200 calorie deficit over those 9 months, that's 54,000 calories, right? And say, was there like 2,000 something calories to a pound? So I think it's 2,400 for some reason. So that comes out at 22.5 pounds I would lost in deficit, and I actually lost 30 pounds. So that will be through loss of muscle mass and obviously the fat loss as well. And I think I would have lost weight at a higher rate when I first started out the diet, because you do lose like your water weight as well as not just like pure fat. Okay, so the big message in this video is try to avoid getting yourself into like eating disorders by following this industry. I'm not saying like the whole fitness industry is like not good. There are some very great natural athletes as well, but with the way that social media portrays this whole, like, you know, the whole huge muscle monsters, and like we're all trying to like become like gorillas with our big like chest muscles so we can like beat our chests and that, like, you know what I mean? Like there's always that expectation that you got to be at the very like pinnacle of the game. Everyone's trying to one up each other, but my message in this is just like, stop worrying about what everyone else is thinking, like what everyone else is doing. Your body will progress at a different rate from them. So your exercises, you say you won't gain as much muscle as someone else, or you may gain faster, you may lose weight quicker, you may lose weight slower. Like, it's all down to genetics and our personal bodies. So take that into account when you look at other people on social media, because that's really going to get in your head and mess with your mental state. So go ahead and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll be back like every Friday with Fitness Fridays, and hopefully I'm going to get posting again with some more videos. I've just been really busy with other stuff. But go ahead and subscribe, hit a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.